Hello everyone, this is the Pennsylvania and Florida Eastern doing something new. This is going to be the first maintenance video, and today I have 5511 here. Her reputation during the fair was called the wobbles. Reason why is not because of the drive wheels or anything. No, they don't wobble or anything, the drive wheels. She's actually a pretty stable locomotive in design. However, the tires, little on this side, is starting to wear out. I think I'm going to replace both tires, and I'm going to open up the bottom plate for this gearbox, and we're going to take out the rear driver and remove the original tires that are on this locomotive. Tires I have here seem to be in pretty good shape. I'm not sure if these were ever opened before, but here are the tires. I always have more. I have another T1, 5520, that also has tires as well. I will not be replacing the rear gear wheels or anything like that, even though I do have these wheel sets. These are really just extra wheel sets I can add on, I think, for the middle. So if I have wider radius, I guess. But the gear thing would have to be a pain in the butt to take off. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun thing to do. I have tweezers to really help me pull these tires off. Hopefully it works. If not, I might do it off screen and I'll just show it afterwards after I take them off. I have some other tools too that might help me out as well. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty fun. This is the first time replacing tires off of something that really makes something wobble a bit. So yeah, we'll get to the next part and we'll show the process of taking them off or attempting. All right, so I have the locomotive here. I'm gonna put my tires right here. There's two metal screws. I'm not gonna lose them, and here's the tool that helps unscrew the screws, and this is the brake. Some of the brake stuff under here. So we're gonna unscrew this plate off. Take some of the gears out. There you go. There's one. And you got number 2 coming out right now. Yep. There's 2. I'm gonna put them on the paper plate because that's where I have some of my it's usually where I put stuff, especially when I do soldering work and whatnot. Okay, so the bottom part is free. Here's the, you can see this gear's lube. This is a yellowish gear, so this is not one of those crappy gears that go bad or anything like that. If we look inside, there is some of the inner detail and whatnot. There's the idler gear right in there. There's another gear as well in there. And yeah, this is pretty well lubed. I haven't seen anything wrong with the running and whatnot. Not too much lube. It's more so turning visible now with the Label 106. So you can't really see it, but this will be helpful for me to take these tires off. So we're going to try and do that right now. I think the hard part is just getting these off. Not sure how I'm going to get this off. Okay. There we go. Whew, that is a tight fit. And these tires are dirty. Look at that. Oh man, these tires are dirty. But they seem to have worn out. They are a little bit loose compared to the new tires I'm going to put on here. The other side seems to be okay, but I'm going to take it out anyways because these tires are old. I broke the other one, which is fine, really. I really just want to take the tire off, and well, there's another tire off. It's broken, but it's pretty much trash anyways. It's old and it causes a lot of wobbles and it is dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Alright, so I'm going to just do this by hand first and see how this works. A lot of people say these are kind of a pain in the butt to put on, and I can probably already tell, yeah, this is a pain in the butt. I'll use... Yeah, this is a pain in the butt. Kind of trying to do it off screen a bit, but you know what? I might as well just do it off screen and see what happens, and then I'll tell you how hard it was. All right, it's interesting. I actually got one of the tires tires on. I'm just gently trying to convince the tire to go into the groove that is inside this wheel. It might not show up well, unfortunately. And I'm just working my way around to just use my nail to convince the tire to just fit right in. And just gently push down with my nail. You definitely want nails for this, in my opinion. So wobbles won't be all wobbly anymore. I'm not all the way around yet. This is why I hate animals. Hair gets everywhere and you're just trying to work on stuff. So as soon as I get all the way around, this wheel will be A-OK on this side. Then I gotta get the other one on. Which that will be fun, right? That's gonna be fun. Now I'm just gonna glide over and try to make sure this tire's in. Seems to be in, there we go. This tire is now on. Now I got the other one to do. So we'll try and do it on video. You gotta go around. You gotta make sure it goes all the way around like that, and then if you're not careful, it'll just come right back on you. It's just one of those silly things. These tires. Nope, almost got it. I'm telling you, it is possible to get these tires on. They're a little bit tedious. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, nope, oh, I almost lost it. I lost it. Okay, that's in. And, uh-oh. Don't want any twisting. No, that is no good. The tire twisted. Okay, so I'm going to try and pull it out without damaging it. That is no good. And that's the downside with rubber. It's just... Come on. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna do it again and just junk on it. Don't want junk on there. You don't want junk getting in between your tires. Almost got it. It came again. Gotta love tires. Well, now I understand why people hate traction tires. Nope. Try it again. I'm gonna keep trying to put a silly tire on a locomotive, a steam engine. Okay, I don't want it, I want it to be flat. To the wheel. There we go. It's doing a twisting motion. I hate that. I don't want it to flip. You don't want your tire to flip when you put in new tires on. You want to try and just guide it around and make sure it does not flip. And I think this time I got it. Checking to see if it's doing it. Oh, there goes my nail. Well, my nails didn't like that. Just pushing it, pressing down, pushing it, pressing down, pushing it, pressing down. You just go all the way around and push it and press it down. Oh my god, I did a twist again. That's what I'm telling about, guys. It's just... I can rip off my freaking... Whoop. These actually might be a little bit too sharp. Yeah, tires. Clean it again. Well, the first one was not that bad. Worked well off screen. Sure did. It sure did. Sorry if I'm not keeping it in camera. I might have to pause this again, guys. I'm sorry. It's just, this is a pain in the ass. Okay, guys, after painstakingly putting this back on, I'm going to get it back into focus. Both wheels are now, they're now done. I don't know why it's not focusing. I hate cameras. But yeah, there you go. It's all flattened, redone on both wheels. So I'll test it on the layout, see how well she rolls. If anything, you just want to make sure you guide your nail on this, try and keep it flat, just to give it that shape so that's pressed in there. That should keep it well and tidy. And if you ever feel like, well, some of the paint came off of the wheel, it's like, well, you can always just reapply the paint. It's nothing to it, really. Again, tires are a pain in the butt. So we'll bring her back over. And we'll try and plop her back into place. And you're gonna wanna match where she was before. And you also gotta make sure that these you gotta also make sure that these guys are in their place. There we go. Let me just skip her over a bit. And this is the easy part. You can just plop these back on. No sweat. Wherever they're supposed to go. Just rotate them until you can lock them in. Same with the other side. You just pull them out, drop them back in. And then the drive shaft, you can return it back to its position that it was at. And there you go. Just like that. They're back to their neutral position. Right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this back on. See, there's some lube right on there, or grease. Drop that back down. Don't worry about the rods or anything, or the connecting crank. That's not going to be your main primary worry until you start to put the screws back in. So put this front screw in first. Get that nice and tight. Second screw. There we go. And then the middle screw right here. There we go. Definitely going to wash your hands before and after doing this. This stuff is really dirty and greasy and all that stuff. You might experience some wheel slippage. Okay, so this does not look right here. But that can be easily fixed. Well, we'll do that in a second. I'll explain in a minute. So we're going to rescrew this back on. Make sure it's nice and tight. Get this closer if I can. And you just keep rotating. This goes all the way into the... There we go. A little bit of wiggle room. If you want to make it tighter, you could possibly do that, but you don't really need to. Get this driving gear back up. See what's going on with this side. Huh. Make sure she's in a normal shape. It looks like she's supposed to go like this. Make sure there's no dirtiness on it. But yeah, that seems correct. Somebody's probably like, that's not correct. That's not how the T1's done. I mean, looks correct to me, but if it's not, then I'll just do it like this. Actually, it won't go out like that. That's interesting. Huh. I think this is supposed to be down then. I don't know. That is kind of odd. Oh well. I'll figure it out if something binds. I probably should have taken a picture. Yeah, well, yeah. It's a learning experience. This is my first time doing this. But it's not that hard. I'm not really scared of doing it. I'm not afraid to make mistakes. We'll screw this guy down in there nice and tight. There we go. And then the final thing to put on number 5511 is the cover. Or not really the cover, but this thing. The braking detail for the wheels. And there we go. And then I'll go to the next section and we'll see how she runs in the layout. See you there. Alrighty, I'm back on the layout, and I had to fix this. This upper linkage part is supposed to be facing downwards. That's what I seem to have figured out from 5520 by just looking at her to see if I did it right. So we'll reattach this tender to the locomotive. I got to put the tether back in, which is to Broadway engines. They're always a little bit tedious and blah 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 blah. It's just something you gotta live with sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take her off screen for a bit just to have better look what I'm doing. Okay, tether is back in completely. Yep. Alright, she's ready to go. I have the track cleaning car just to help clean up any junk, and hopefully she doesn't wobble as much. If anything, I can always get more traction tires for the T1, or look into my 5520s box for traction tires. And I'm pretty sure getting traction tires for T1 is not as tedious as some people might think. Okay, she's good to go. At some point I'm going to think about replacing the speakers inside T1 number 5511 with my newer speakers that I got. So let's see how she moves. Interesting. She still has a bit of a squeak, but she doesn't wobble anymore. I'm gonna have her go around the lap. And I'll have her go up to speed. She'll come around the corner. Yeah, that linkage looks rather silly. I'm going to have to fix it, but it's not binding or anything. Which makes me wonder why. It's weird. But she stopped rocking side to side, which is great. She's not wobbling as much. That's cool. Alright, we'll have a reverse. Yeah, there just seems to be something weird with this linkage right here. It's kind of bothering me a bit. I'll work on that in a bit. So, but yeah, this is 5511's retire work. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one, and maybe the next maintenance video. All right, this is Pennsylvania and Florida Eastern signing out. Bye now.